One of the things that I probably talk about the most when folks ask me about faith-related stuff in business is we have a saying at the Garage Group that we are a culture of dependence, not a culture of individual heroics. And this concept actually came out of an understanding that we had of looking at big corporate cultures and how they celebrate kind of an individual hero or an individual contributor who makes great contributions probably. You know, I mean, corporate America is full of amazing rock stars and superheroes who are doing incredible work. And the recognition that when you bring a couple people together, you actually have a better result, right? And we understood this just from watching different teams develop. And it occurred to us, well, that's exactly what Paul talks about in the Bible when he talks about the body, right? So the idea of a culture of dependence is really that each one of us is dependent on the other. We all have value. We all have different value, just like my heart has different value than my kidney has different value than my left leg, right? But they're all important to my body working the way it should, which is what Paul is teaching about the church. And so if you think about a team, a project team, everybody's important on the project team. They all have to be dependent on each other. If you think about the bigger microcosm of the team, the bigger picture team, our whole team, we all have to be dependent on each other in order to really make it work. And there's also reality in a small company that if the person who plays the role of the right arm is out that day, then the other people are going to come in and play the role of the right arm. They're not going to say, well, we don't need the right arm. Of course we need the right arm, so let's step in and play that role today. So there's a good deal of flow and dynamic kind of flow to the work, I think is the phrase that's been used in lots of businesses about that idea. But the whole idea of a culture of dependence is one of the hardest things for folks to learn how to operate in, because it is so different than the corporate world. And it's this idea that we all together make each other better. We make each other better and we make the end product better.